Hi, I'm John Schaefer, and I want to talk to you today about a business model that most people don't understand, and it's network marketing. Now, most people do network marketing every day. They just don't get paid for it. By that, what I mean is if we like a good restaurant, we recommend it. If we like a good movie, we recommend it. Well, that's network marketing. You just don't get paid for it. So why do most people look at us if we have the bubonic plague or COVID? It's something to be avoided, that no one makes money with, was only for women with too much time on their hands. Well, myself, put it mildly, I had no time for such trivial things as this. I backed into it through the products. If not for amazing results with the products and the money back guarantee of the business, I never would have become a distributor. Now that I've been in it for a while and have studied the business model, I found that it far surpasses any other form of business. Now here's my list of what makes it so much better than any other form of business. For one thing, it has a low cost of investment. Unlike franchises, sole proprietors, storefronts, or even professionals such as doctors or lawyers, the minimal investment is laughable. That's why it's today's world, network marketing is becoming the major distribution system of choice for most corporations and businesses. There's no special license or training. Now, I was a general contractor. In order to get my license, I had to pass a pretty tough test, and after I passed the test, I had to take continuing education classes to maintain my license. That's nothing compared to what doctors, lawyers, dentists, and CPAs have to do, as well as other professionals. You know, they lose thousands in lost earnings as well as spend sometimes hundreds of thousands on tuition and training in order to start their careers with a tremendous debt burden before they earn $1. Not only that, but after all this education and debt, they're still burdened with passing the bar or their state board before they can begin their careers. Another thing, there's no boss. No one can fire you. You're an independent contractor. Ask yourself, can I make the same amount? If I can make the same amount, would I rather work for myself or for someone else? You can work from home. Forget the commute to the concrete jungle of the city. Stop letting someone else raise your kids. Your business can be done from wherever you are. A smartphone, an iPad is all you need when not at home. And a corner of a spare room will do as an office. Fewer hours and total flexibility. This goes along with work from home. Take a look around you. There are plenty of professionals, by that I mean executive business people, doctors, lawyers, dentists, and CPAs that are sick and tired of the rat race. They want to get off the treadmill because they're stressed out at what they're doing. They can't just charge head on into another business endeavor. They have bills to pay, and they have overhead to meet. Some even have leftover student loans to pay. Other business models, such as franchises, require total commitment of time and energy. People need something they can start part-time and develop into a full-time endeavor. Only network marketing fits the criteria. Also, there's no employees. As I said, I was a general contractor. I considered it something like an adult daycare. Now, employees are a hassle. Whenever I was asked how many people work for me, I would say, oh, about half of them. You see, people never work as hard for your business as you will. No employees means no worries about payroll taxes, hiring or firing, who to promote, or governmental rules and regulations. You don't need to worry about how to motivate lazy ones or worry about business liability caused by stupid things they may do. There's no discrimination. You advance by merit alone, which is how it should be. But isn't that way in normal business world? In normal business world, you step over people. Now, in network marketing, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, fat or skinny, male or female. There's no glass ceiling. Now, it has consumable repeat business. As a contractor, I did jobs that paid a lot per job, but you know what? Not many people build multiple homes. My point is, I'd much rather market products that generate repeat business through regular consumption and meets continuing universal needs such as good health and unlimited potential that we have in this business. I traded hours for dollars, as do most people. Even doctors trade hours for dollars. They may make more per hour, but the bottom line is that there are only so many hours in the day. I'd rather have a small return from the efforts of 1,000 people than thousands of hours of my own efforts. In a way, network marketing is similar to a franchise. It just doesn't cost as much. Whenever you sponsor a new associate, you own a modest percentage of what they generate. Now, many network marketing companies have penetrated markets in Europe and Asia and other areas. Unlike franchises, which can cost upwards of $1 million, it's a pittance of an investment. If you're a professional, try opening offices in Europe and Asia with little or no money. There's no accounts receivable and collection headaches. As a contractor, I had to wait at times for months to get paid, even though I had to pay my expenses and payroll as they occurred. Now, even professionals like doctors have to wait and hassle with insurance companies over payments. You're insulated against disaster. Conventional businesses grind to a screeching halt with fire, tornadoes, ice storms, or other natural disasters. But guess what? Their overhead continues as if nothing has happened. In network marketing, the business is decentralized. It's not located in one location. Instead, it's located anywhere a distributor may live. You have leverage duplication. Why do businesses hire people? They hire people to leverage off of their efforts. Look at the Kroc family. They control McDonald's. The founder, Ray Kroc, who is now deceased, is still earning millions because he took an idea and duplicated it over and over. Look at Tom Monahan and Domino's Pizza. When he first started, he cooked his own pizzas and made very little money. Now he has thousands of restaurants and earns a portion of every Domino pizza cooked by thousands of different people. Network marketing is a poor man's franchise. You can earn a portion of what every person you sponsor does, as well as people they sponsor. It also has no risk. Getting started is no more costly with some network marketing companies than a dinner at a good restaurant. What you do is you give up a small amount of time and none of your regular income from your regular job for a chance of a six-figure income for life. Now, some people seem to think that if there is little overhead or cost, it can't be a good investment. Well, reality dictates that the real mark of a good business is profitability and profit. In network marketing, a person can recoup his investment in a very short time and even generate profit the first month. Now, it's also free or inexpensive training. It also has willable to one's children without the hidden burden of estate taxes. What you're willing is a cash flow, not a fixed amount of money. It also is a hedge against inflation, as well as fantastic retirement tool. Have you ever heard of the rule of 72? It has to do with interest and is the magic number that you use to figure how long it will take your money to double at a certain interest rate. If you divide the interest rate you're earning into the number 72, you will get the time it takes for your money to double. That means that at 7%, it takes 10 years for your money to double. Now, traditionally, social insecurity, as I call it, company pension plans and personal savings plans and personal savings have been the mix used for retirement. There are seemingly insurmountable problems with this model. Social Security has to remain solvent, company pension plans need to be well funded, and personal savings need to be high. Now, Social Security is on a path towards bankruptcy caused by spending our money and putting in IOUs. If a major corporation did this, they would be shut down and thrown in jail. Instead, politicians are reelected and blame the problem on others. Now, Social Security would make Carlos Ponzi proud. Most companies are no longer offering pension plans, but if you are in one of the 1/3 of Americans that do have one, what control do you have of this plan? Between 1970 and 1990, companies were accustomed to too much higher rates of return and invested very conservatively. But interest rates have trended down for the last 20 years. They're now starting back up, but that caused many companies to enter the stock market to keep up with their future payout needs. And what's the stock market doing now? Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. But for fun, let's pretend you're in a mid-level businessman or say a teacher. You're about to retire and your company or school informed you that because of the poor market, your pension plan will be cut by 30% or even in half. Think it doesn't happen? Think again. The capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, filed bankruptcy. They didn't have enough money to pay their pensions. So don't count on the government saving you. They're having enough problems saving themselves. Now look at personal savings, say 401ks. As I write this, the radio broadcaster is saying that the Dow has just lost over 300 points today. Now, how are the baby boomers going to retire if this trend continues? Tie this all into the rule of 72, and the majority of people are going to have a very bad quality of life during retirement. According to an accounting newsletter, for every 100 people born 65 years later, 1 will be wealthy, 9 will have a moderate level of income, 33 will be dead, and 57 will be dead broke. So what does the world as we know it tell us? Go to school, study hard, get a good job, and if you do, you have a 1% chance of being wealthy, and a 99% chance of having little or nothing after 40 years of hard work. That's just unacceptable to me. How about you? Now, let's assume a 7% return. Very hard to get today. And you want to generate a mere $30,000 of income at retirement. You'll need $430,000 in the bank. That's a lot of money. But when you factor in a 7% inflation rate, and keep in mind the inflation rate for 2022 is 8.3, it'll take 860,000 in 10 years to generate the same buying power. What if you're 40 years old and plan to retire at 60? The rule of 72 will destroy your plans. In 10 years, you'll need 860,000. But by the time you're 60, you'll need 1,720,000. And I ask you, who can be satisfied with 30,000? By the time you're 70, it will take over 3.5 million to generate a measly 30,000 in today's buying power. That's what a 40-year-old doctor. What about a 40-year-old doctor that wants to maintain, say, $150,000 lifestyle? What will he do? At 40, he'll need to have $2 million. At 50, he'll need $4 million. And at 60, he will need $8 million. And keep in mind, that $8 million, he'll pay $2 million on taxes. I mean, when you take it out. My point is this: retirement is a matter of income, not age. In network marketing, once you have enough business to generate the cash flow you want, you can retire no matter what age you are. I've had people ask, is this one of those pyramid schemes? My answer to that is, where do you work? Your company a corporation? If it is, then you work for a pyramid-shaped company. It's the normal shape of all companies. The bottom layer is filled with hourly workers, the next level with line supervisors, then middle management, and on up to the CEO. The difference is that in network marketing, you can pass up the person that sponsors you. It's one of the only business models I know of that pays strictly on merit. And also, there's unbelievable tax benefits. I think most of us would be perfectly happy paying less in taxes. I know I would. The government knows that small business is what keeps the wheels of our economy rolling. The main difference in working for someone else and working for yourself is that when you work for someone else, you get taxed on everything you make and have to buy what you need with what's left. If you own your own business, you get to buy many things first and then pay taxes on what's left. Now, this can be a very substantial savings in taxes. The government actually wants to pay you to start your own business. If you work somewhere else and you lose your job, instead of unemployment, they're thinking maybe you'll ramp up their home business. And because of this, I can show people how to own their own business and basically let Uncle Sam pay for it. Try that with any other form of business. The average person can save $2,000 to $5,000 per year on taxes just by owning their own business. The final reason is that in corporate America, you get to the top by stepping over the others. And in network marketing, you get paid by helping others make money. What a great concept. Now, Zig Ziglar used to say, help enough people get what they want, and you'll get what you want. Well, people are worried to death about how they'll be able to retire. Network marketing is the best way to have the cash flow needed. Show them how. Remember this, no one will join you in business if they don't see how it will benefit them. They also will not join you if they don't see you as a leader. They may buy your products, but they will not join you in business. If you can show them how they can get what they want, and you are perceived as a leader, they will join you. Until next time.